considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Play action. Now Wentz. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On play action, Wentz. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. A huge play there for Washington. 54 yards. I tell you, when Carson Wentz can really step into one and get that 6'5" frame behind it, he can really launch it. Robinson. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Straight ahead, Gibson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Gibson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. They'll roll him out right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And Hill will opt for the touchback. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Out to his left. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Go pink.
Here's Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he's got room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On play action, it's Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Robinson. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Robinson again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes it.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Wentz. Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
On the double.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Sly able to put this one through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if finally kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Trying to lay one up deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give up the middle to Gibson. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a play fake. Wentz.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon.
And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the set.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone. And now here is another interception.
And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yo.
He will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Calling fine.
That was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Woo-wee.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins down.
I finally got a chance to get some get back on Watt.
As we get going in this 3rd quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25.
You got this, bro. I'm trying to get a claim with UPS for this money they owe me.
Hey, that damn. But I told him you can bet the second game. He said just tell him keep the bet on when we play. But I told him
That shit over, bro. He ain't say shit to me. He only getting his
that's why I said.
Yeah. He got sent them 5. That shit over with.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bro. Appreciate it. I'm
Good
gonna
game.
make this call. I'll be back. Good ass game.
All right.
Let's go.
New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip something new. I am sick of this rampant. So are you? Auto switch, mama. I'm gonna introduce my ego since the world full of you was that on the globe. It's a visionary thinking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back, lend a helping hand and play my role. You ain't all that in the mirror of the soul. Call me Reason Knight, aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. I give him hell, can't get it done. Keep it blunt enough, you can't get it. Cough drop, tell them pause for their hell.
Al fin han encontrado el negrito con los ojos colorados, el mejor desde Colombia, los estados. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todo, tu rapero favorito paniqueado, ten cuidado. Estos raperos son mis hijos jautados. Acuérdate que ni hizo eso, nunca te ha gustado. Pídeme permiso when you copy my style. Just a bridge, I done burnt them all with a freestyle. Both sides de Colombia, oye, peep style. Como yo lo hago, ain't nobody finna do it now. Uptown, all the way down to the south. Wake up, yeah, cuidado conmigo, Dios es mi testigo. I'm the one that shut it down. It's the light from a vision that I had in the dark. Tunnel vision on the bigger picture. The charts wanna play the game, but don't never play their part.
Bigger battle, petty, don't matter. As the teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. I started off that, now I'm better. Capital. I help my people to get cheddar. Do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimming, stainless. Now the blemish, should've been to prison. Don't pour remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded. Soak your in, but ain't with swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I work for plan now. Can't I? I remember when you lame player. Hey, they're the player. They're the same lame player. They call them player. What you talking about? Talking that monkey. About my face. Wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money. 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 It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster, down a call NASCAR. My solo knows that I am not a passer. I will not after any of you people living. I'm the man now, ain't I work for plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hey little player, they're the same lame player. They call them player. What you talking that monkey about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money. 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 Yeah. Should I style not for you, but it's for me. Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, man. I'm finishing my win for what, but yo, I just beat them 38-14 in the half. He's still in the playbook.
They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner and nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash all wood. Then payment, the back end good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably take the club for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics by sight P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG no bust now. Amiri jeans SB dunks with a Fiends T no button down. Respect for lead, fast for me. Don't round if you wanna. Round if you wanna. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Bozzy.
I'm gonna go without the ad-libs. In the booth and I like proof and I don't understand what got into me. Got a couple of troops that I bust out the roof if I'm ready to ride on my enemy. And you rappers just on my identity. And I really know why you ain't feeling me. With Tiffany and they restore my agility. And I'm never rehearsing, I'm making $1 million verses like Swizzy and Timothy. Never provoke with the go cause I want all the smoke, you can call me a chimney. And I really want, but I settle for, I just aim at better the Whittles peak. Aim at your head when I kill a beat. Spaghetti and shells like Italy.
Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash all wood. Payment, the back end good. Got sense, but the act no good.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
This is going to be easy.
The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are
Remember, you're not playing it next
in
year.
Jacksonville. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Play one, and Prescott to the air. Buying time to his left.
Oh.
And incomplete to open things up.
You wanted that man.
I saw this one with defensive eyes
you wanted
because
that man.
even as he escaped the pocket and
wanted that guy over that way.
the coverage stayed
This
tight.
is easy,
Nothing
man.
broke down. Throwing it away,
I'm not
that was his
McMahon.
only
I know
option.
what's going on.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on
Bro,
second
every
and
play
10.
you was on, I know what's going on.
In motion, the tight end.
Easy. Easy. So I'm not there. Double move.
On second and 10, Prescott.
Easy. Easy.
Double team, and it's intercepted.
Off me.
And he works free.
Get off me.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking out the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired.
Bro, this is easy, right? I'm telling you. Bro, what I'm playing, bro.
This guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Line of scrimmage at 15. It's first and 10. Now Lawrence.
Easy.
Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Oh, yeah, I'm real reckless, though, so it's easy.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
Run the ball. He said run the ball.
The last time out,
Man,
they
stop
threw the
that.
interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive.
Oh, play some ball. Let me turn my mic up.
Keeps it
My
for a
headset
while,
up.
lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott.
Oh, it should have been my ball. Should have been my pick. Should have been my pick anyway.
Possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a
this is going to be quick.
to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a
I don't know
lot
what.
of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them.
No, you won't.
And they took
You
advantage
think you
of
will.
it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come
You
right
think I'm
back
gonna take
out
3
and
ranks?
defend their red zone. But how about that good first step
No,
toward
not.
forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 15-yard
Yeah, I got to go to
touchdown
work at 6:30, so you know this is
and
going to
the
be some quick
Jaguars
victories.
are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson.
The game over with,
And
man.
that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
No, I'm one for the not to block him back into you.
About set for
You
this
do it
next
too,
drive by
bro.
the
I done seen you do it before.
Cowboys. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually
Bro,
have to
you got to
reach
stop
him.
running so fast, bro. Wait for the
Maybe
blocks
break
to
the
develop.
ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the
Really?
message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. A first down throw for Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete.
That's
So
your
the ball
quarterback,
a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's
You need
off just a
somebody
little
like
bit,
Brady or something.
it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second. As he
Oh,
caught it,
great.
just couldn't stay in bounds.
On the drag. Don't do it. Don't do it.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh. No, your man bumped him.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Your own man bumped him. Knocked him off. He would have been open. He bumped him.
Anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and
Ooh,
running.
he saved
That's
it.
here on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Got the Cowboys playing with me. and not against me.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Say that.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory. You think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And that is
Ooh,
touchdown.
easy.
Zay Jones, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson.
Wait. Bro, you ain't making no comeback, bro. I'm not playing with you. I am the man God. You're a student. I'm your teacher. Before. That's when I be playing around with you. I'm not going to play around with you. Let me give you what you're asking for. You got to do, bro.
20 to about the 22.
Man, you see how quick you call up on an ass whooping?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
See Lamb, but that ain't where you going. That's not where you going.
Right here,
that's not where you going.
Scores, and I know we're in the first
you ain't going nowhere where I can see that play right.
This offense hasn't been able to generate anything.
Bro, you got to run the ball, man. Come up out there.
Going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Locked incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field.
Oh, this is right. All day.
The
play on.
The QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And off to the races.
Nice run. Nice run.
Cowboys.
You slow, I slow low.
Rooting interest in this one.
Bro, you down, bro. You shouldn't be celebrating.
Here we are in the 1st quarter. That was an important response for them to score already down 21.
Well, might be on another occasion, but not this game, bro.
And good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21-0. Yep, 21-0. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. I'm going to keep scoring now.
The touchdown. Here's Marr to kick it away.
This game is over. I feel like running this one back.
From his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Asking for a fumble. You want something, earn it. Don't ask for it, earn it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the
I'm not worried.
are going to
Believe me.
take possession of the football.
Let me get the ball real quick. Oh, man, this man think he's going to run the ball. Is he crazy?
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But they certainly got dented with that 1st down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
What?
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
What?
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if They just do that.
No, I ain't got to do none of that.
Ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
You get there.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are back within a score. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT,
you tried, man.
Mirror, he goes back out
you fought hard.
This one off.
You tried to boost yourself.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's.
What's it going to be? Tell me what's going to be. Tell me what's going to be.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin
Running
their next drive. The
Right.
last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey,
as long as you're under control, I can.
move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Ridley. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 48 yards. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. Maybe they're stealing it and storing it. It's the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo.
Bring your scary ass here.
Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
You caught me on the defensive line.
But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular.
I stop you from running the ball when I want to.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
I stop you when I want to now. That was your last run. That was your last run for the game, bro.
Here comes Agnew. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he dropped at the 14.
I won't lie to you, partner.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Man, we good, right? Let's get back to football, bro.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Can't get to it, bro.
Open here is Jones.
Can't get to it, bro.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
I'll pick up one blitz, so that's all we need to do.
A shotgun snap, and again to Etienne. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
On 2nd and 12, Lawrence. This complete to Jones.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
They'll run with Etienne and trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. We kind of looked at each other and decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch.
That's what's coming, too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence.
Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
And he's going to
and that one was coming, too. Good call. Good call, right.
9 yards,
I'm
not
teaching
quite
you.
enough.
You get
And
better,
they'll
a
be
little
left now
bit
with
better.
3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Back to the grab with Etienne. And some room to work. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne. Said you want to let me score again for the ad.
And they're able to add on to their
I will. Okay, give me that. I'm going to score for the ad.
It's been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about
42 to 14, 42 to 20 at the ad.
Evidence right there.
I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown because
it's
the defense was really key to cover those receivers.
You got a whole other half for this ass. You got a couple of runners. Thank you to did something. You think he'll be able to run the ball the whole game?
Kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
You can try. We can stop it, right? Believe it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Yes, right here.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Going to run again here with Pollard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
It's done, bro.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
It's done.
Edges forward.
No, it's done. It's done.
Out of it. It's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Take through the take
have
now.
A first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through, forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Oh, they can run about play for.
In the final seconds of the first half.
What's run about play for?
Cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Ain't nobody run that play for me.
Up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Let's go.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
You done?
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence forced out to his left. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Hey, you should have read mine.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
We know what he want to do. He's going to do the run man-to-man inside blitz.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On first down, right back to Etienne. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Look at the personnel.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Etienne once more. And he's got some space here. Uses the stiff arm. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 31-yard line. 97 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, that last one makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Micah Parsons, the linebacker.
Don't run at Parsons' side. That's all it is.
This drive is
just don't run on Mike's side.
Like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5
all right, we just don't need to run at Mike's side.
5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Hey, exit.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license.
I'm going for it, even if I get stopped on 3rd down.
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
Because I'm playing against the Rudy. Don't blitz me. I'm running the blitz.
It's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And they go.
I told you what I was doing. It's like I'm lying. I actually thought I was lying or something. That's the funny thing about it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Oh, man, this was...
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end in.
He came up short.
And now this is going to depend on the spot.
They
say he's just short. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives
Seven big boys up front.
Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
Look at them 7 big boys up front.
Guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if
Come on, bro.
the advice of Mr.
I'm on it.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard
You can't do nothing. Watch the tight end. Going to the tight.
Play action now, Prescott. And he'll be out of
Nice run.
around the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction.
We can live with that. That means it was nothing there.
Instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
You didn't want to take that. You didn't want to take that chance over there.
Now a give here to Pollard, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen, getting in there defensively.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Oh, shit.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll try to throw now. Prescott on the move to his left. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
No.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Prescott now. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's Gallup.
That's why I'm still throwing the other way.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
You don't plan on balling too long.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Woo, I'm going that way, buddy. I'm going that way, buddy.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way.
I'm looking that way, bro. You got 2 men over there, bro. You throw it in the vicinity there, 2 men. Nah, you got to do it, but look at it, partner.
The guy who threw the interception, a lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit, he went old school. He was determined not to make this a big 6, and he got there in time to make
Appreciate
the tackle.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Once more ETN. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I'll get in when I want to, son. Yes, I am. And then you can do the stop.
No gain on the play.
I'm going for this, bro. You know I'm going for this. You know I'm going for it.
This defense can hold him to a field goal here. What a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession.
Your right side or my left right side?
Take over the ball game. But this
I'm going to your right.
1st and goal, so they were in full.
And he'll take this.
That was your right side.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown.
Man, you got to do but look at it at the end of the game, bro.
Extra point.
Good game, though, bro.
Been good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Break the game over.
touchdown.
Man, hey, that play in the pass, man. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, bro.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, no fumble.
I think he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to
what's the skill, son?
Offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw here pulled in by Hilton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a 4.
Win the game, man.
Prescott to throw it. He goes right back the way of Hilton. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb.
It's coming sooner or later, bro. It's coming sooner or later. You know it's coming.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Lose your yard, bro. You lost your yard.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40-39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second and 12.
Stop playing, man. Who better say the game ain't over?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw again on second down. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
We don't want it.
This one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it.
We don't want it.
In the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Dak. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown.
Slow down. You got to slow down when you're throwing the ball like that. Just slow it down when you're throwing the ball like that. Slow it down.
They'll send a receiver in motion.
Try to teach you, man.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down.
That man crazy.
And that'll keep the drive alive.
Let me get the ball, though.
Now Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
I'm finna get it, son.
Prescott.
Man, come on, that's some bull.
But now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult.
Hey, that's what my broadcast been on for we got in the game.
Some way they make plays on the football, and sometimes
boy, you don't know what that means.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And it's a keeper with Prescott. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get
the man that never broadcast talk.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here.
Why don't you broadcast?
Felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the
why do you not?
The ball, Okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one.
The rules is to broadcast your game.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slide
play by the rules, bro.
They got the touchdown, but it's almost like
you got to play by the rules, right?
Right.
Exactly.
And they're going
to
get
the
2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the
game
lead
over.
A bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He completes it to Ridley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
You think I'm going to run the ball?
Now a second timeout called for.
You think I'm going to run the ball? You think I'm going to run the ball? You actually thought I was going to run the ball? Did you actually thought I was going to run the ball? Can I bet you? There's no ball on you.
Here's Lawrence. Flush to his right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Running no ball on you. Ain't no running no ball on you. Woo! I'm back. I am back. I'm back. No, I saw that. Bro, look, high pad, bro. You can't get to that. High pad. High pad. High pad. High pad. You thought I was going to run the ball and kill the clock. No, I'm not you. I'm different. Hey, man, you just took a loss, bro. Bro, you just took a L. I'm willing to give you one more if you keep talking.
After the touchdown,
you want one more L before I leave here? I'm saying, do you want another L before I leave here?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
You just took one.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Bro, I won the game. If I win the game, if I'm garbage, if I win, so what does that make you? You are sewage. You are sewage.
Time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me,
he's got a man complete.
Time out. Get there.
Down inside the 30.
I'm going to take the ball from the kid.
Third and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Use a Rudy.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30. Here's
that's what you can do. Know where you can go.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Why did you lose? I'm just trying to understand. Why did you lose to garbage? You don't like losing. You don't like losing. You don't like losing. You don't like losing to me. You don't like losing to me, son. You don't like losing. You don't like losing. Bruh, the game over with, bruh. The game over with, though, right? Bruh, the game is over with, man. It's fun. You're fun. You're fun. You're fun, bro. You gotta go for the onside kick. Good game, bro. I just beat your ass, nigga. Shut up. You lost, nigga. You just lost, nigga.
down, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ooh. Yeah? That nigga do not like to lose to me.
Rolling to his right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
No. No. Boy, that nigga don't like to lose to me. Woo. What up? That nigga do not like to lose to me. Your partner stanky tanky. Yeah. I had to go ahead and take that precision pass and I went back to the classic. See, I got time for one more. You do. Where you at? You don't even want to come back to me. Come on, man. Oh, man, it's taking. Oh, the man joined the party. But where you going now? San Francisco now. You go to San Francisco. You trying to go to San Francisco? Oh, this man is trip.
Capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders.
Oh shit, I got the Commanders. Fuck. That's cool.
Set to get us started, and we are underway from FedEx Field. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. On the bootleg. Steps away.
Oh, no.
Incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Flushed out right.
Oh.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Man, don't even want to join the party. That's sad.
Complete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the draw, it's Gibson. And he's brought down.
Hey, man, join the party.
For a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Oh, he got bumped.
Behind him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Wentz on 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Bump the hell out of me.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. Sly able to put this one through. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud.
He don't like that. He don't like when that happens. He be getting pissed off when I do that.
On first down, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
What's wrong with him?
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Boy, give him an inch, he'll take him out.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And room there to work it inside the 25. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. That's Samuel caught left side. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made. Washington's 14. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Fights through it. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings it a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Damn.
Where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at at the 41-yard line. Straight ahead, Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Wentz. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And here's a give to Gibson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A handoff for Gibson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
and set to get this drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep the defense honest when a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep, track those men under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Purdy looking to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have the Niners 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards, and the drive keeps going.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 48-yard line. A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand.
Wentz now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense
those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
They'll run with Gibson. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The final shot before break. Purdy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson,
his second touchdown of the night.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's McLeod from his end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Purdy to throw it on first down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. Back to throw, Purdy. And that will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On first down, Wentz. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Wentz now on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, That whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first is Wentz. Taking a shot for Samuel. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Second and 5 now. Purdy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Looking to throw again on second down. Purdy hauled in left side here by Jennings. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On first down, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. 49ers get a bit closer. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Gold with the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Now a play fake. Wentz rolling to his left. And this one's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 14. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Purdy, big 4th down play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Gibson toss right. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett on the tackle. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Back to throw, Wentz. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, and take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has it started on 3rd and 10. Purdy to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
my